This viral Pixar post is a total lie. So every animation student has probably seen this post going around the internet. Basically, it's a master list of the storytelling rules Pixar uses to make their movies. It's got a bunch of cool things on there and sounds super legit. Stuff like,
come up with your ending before you figure out your middle. When you're stuck, make a list of what wouldn't happen next. If it's not working, let go and move on. It'll come back around to be useful later.
It's got a lot of cool things on there, but unfortunately, it's a total lie. Kelsey Mann, the director of Inside Out 2, has been working at Pixar for a while. In an old interview, he was asked about this list and basically said it was wrong.
There is no Pixar list or anything like that. That comes from one of our story artists who left us and went to work in Los Angeles to make a live-action film. But there is no list we have up in our story room. Every movie is different. People got fired up about that list, and there's good stuff on that list, but you can get it anywhere. There's all kinds of books on storytelling and filmmaking. That was just something she felt from her own personal experience. And writers are all different. Stanley Kubrick is going to make a completely different movie than George Lucas. And they believe different things.
Like he said, there really are tons of different ways to tell stories. Pixar is known for their storytelling, but they have a very distinct style in how they do it. When they break down the process for telling their stories, it's very complicated, right? But some other people in animation have a much more simple process for developing their stories. This is a super simple storytelling formula South Park uses to make every episode awesome. So South Park has been running for decades. It's one of the most successful things in animation history. So obviously they're doing something right when it comes to telling stories. Turns out their storytelling method is almost as simple as their animation style. Let's take a look as Trey Parker and Matt Stone break down their storytelling rules.
Found out this really simple rule that maybe you guys have all heard before. We can take these beats, which are basically the beats of your outline, and if the words "and then" belong between those beats, you got something pretty boring. What should happen between every beat that you've written down is either the word therefore or but. This happens, and therefore this happens. But this happens, therefore this happens, and that affects this, and that does to that, and that's why you get a show that feels like, okay, this to that, to this to that, but this, here's the complication, to that.
If anything, South Park proves that sometimes simple is better. In the comments below, let me know some of your storytelling inspirations. If you want to see more animation inspiration, check out these videos, and I'll see you guys in the next one.